Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Blazers and the Thunder. Scott Franchise, one of the season's top power hitters, makes a final push for a home run title. Next. Antoine Fong, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Richard Richardson. So check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 135.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Nori Dizzy.
Striding forward, Nori Dizzy, and we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Colt Snow.
So coming to the plate, Colt Snow. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's inside.
Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That one's in there. 3-1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
The right fielder, number 18.
Standing in, Brock Sanders. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, Norman, there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with.
The 0-1 delivery. Snow, the runner at first with 2 gone. Struck him out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Hunter McAllister will be on the mound for game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, it's been a rough goal for this guy, Matt, in his last 3 starts. Last 3 starts, he's taken the loss in all 3, so he'd like to turn that fortune around in this one today, and the best way to start that, throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Hannon. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against a really good team. If they have a chance to do that exactly today, drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. McAllister has pitched a little more than 160 innings in this campaign and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In now, Scott Franchise, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 0-1. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 44 on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
Striding in, Saul Worthing. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now.
Worthing.
First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Popped up. Snow waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Randall Mad Dog.
So stepping in, Randall Mad Dog. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll head to the top of the second. It's an early 1-0 lead. Into the box now, Mad Dog Jackson. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And there's ball 1. Two and 1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ball 3.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Nathan Bird.
Striding into the box, Nathan Bird has been a non-factor in the series. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So he sets him down swinging. Nathan Bird goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Rocket Row.
Into the box now, Rocket Crow. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Crow swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Blake Hamby, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. The 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Mike Hayes. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Sanders is there, 2 down.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Conrad Rivers.
Now at the plate, Conrad Rivers. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
This is in the air out to right. Sanders is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Into the box now, Lucius Rojas. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball back outside.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
2 strikes.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. So here now's the pitcher, Hunter McAllister, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Richard Richardson will be next. Smoked on the ground, left side. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The center fielder, number 13, Richardson.
Ready for another chance. Richard Richardson 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
2 out, nobody on. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. One and 2, here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Hoot Lang is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Full count now, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
The pitcher, Antoine Fong, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A runner at first with no outs here. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Brian Hannon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First time up, he went down looking. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal at second base.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Scott Franchise. Out of play. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Leading off the inning, Nori Dizzy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Nori Dizzy.
Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground at third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter, the third baseman, Cole Snow.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Colt Snow. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. Pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
On the year, Snow is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Snow hits a little over the 270 mark. 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Mad Dog Jackson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Saul Worthing. First pitch of the at-bat.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
1-1 the count now. And the pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
What a hot streak. Stay hot, my friend. Up over 290. He is flirting with that 300, elusive 300 batting average mark.
At the plate, Randall Mad Dog, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
Outside, that's the ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 2-1 pitch. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. As a look, now the pitch.
We got 3 balls.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Riding in once again, Blake Hamby. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Two balls and a strike.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Trying to bunt his way aboard to no avail. It's 2-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Mike Hayes would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Hayes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Runners going. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Leading off the inning, Nathan Bird, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Nathan Bird.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Stepping in, Rocket Crow. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Ball one, well below the zone. Slow little roller to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The bat, number 6, Lucius Rojas.
Into the box, Lucius Rojas will swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Cannon onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Mike Hayes.
Leading off for the Thunder, the catcher, Mike Hayes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back the right fielder, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and even 30 home runs on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So now to the plate, Conrad Rivers. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Now to the plate, Hoop Lang. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
now, Antoine Fong, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now back, second baseman, Brian Cannon.
Stepping in, Brian Cannon, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Men on third with two down. Chopped down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Tennessee is out in front 2-0. Alejandro Rosas will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Alejandro Rosas.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. They'll come in here at 259. 5 homers and 38 runs batted in. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. Rosas tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Richardson.
Stepping in now, Richard Richardson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Another look to first, and he'll get back in safely. Into the box now, Nori Dizzy, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. Hits ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-1. And he pops it up. In there, a base hit. Throw into third, and he's safe.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Into the box, Colt Snow. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Snow has a track record of power hitting at the major league level, over 250 career home runs. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. The second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ron Durango enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Durango.
Bottom of the sixth inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Scott Franchise.
Scott Franchise.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Back outside.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1.
No, that's cold. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Saul Worthing waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there, and that's the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up to the plate, Saul Worthing, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Around first, digging for 2. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple. So with the runner safely at third with 1 away, there you get a look at the team leaders in 3 base hits. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. At the plate now, Randall Mad Dog, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Mad Dog is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitchers fall behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
1 out and a runner on third. Three and 1. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
At the plate, Blake Hamby, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Two outs here with a runner at third. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brock Sanders. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Standing in now, Mad Dog Jackson. Fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Nathan Bird is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch.
1-1.
And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty B, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go with bullpen.
Now back, second baseman, Rocket Crow.
In now, Rocket Crow. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball match outside.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
He was on cruise control the entire game. He gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Judd will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. So now to the plate, Lucius Rojas, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The set and the 2-2. And another foul ball. Here's the 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High pop-up. Mad Dog is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Bob Melvin's going to make his way out for a conference at home plate, and it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Dion Swan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Junior Rodriguez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Hayes. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Well hit to right, but foul. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
To the plate now, Conrad Rivers, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Lying toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Now batter, shortstop, Hoot Lang.
Into the box, Hoot Lang, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He doubled his last time through. Ready. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that's outside. He lost in ball 4. Omar Valido will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Dizzy is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Brian Cannon.
Stepping up now, Brian Hannon. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two and one, here it is. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Two down, runners at first and second. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Quentin Walls has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Settling in now, Junior Rodriguez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. One-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside. 2-0. Walls is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
And there's out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Richardson.
Digging in and looking for more, Richardson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Nope.
And that misses. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Makes the throw to first. 2 down.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nori Dizzy. ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Pitch on the way. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Jorge Campos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jorge Campos. Leading off for the Thunder, the right fielder, Scott Franchise.
Now the pitch. Lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Campos tossed a little over 85 innings so far, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Saul Worthing. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Randall Mad Dog.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Randall Mad Dog. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 2-2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Guy Eaton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Colt Snow, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Eaton, a 6'1" right-hander, is in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. You don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first down. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brock Sanders. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it on the first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mad Dog Jackson.
Now at the plate, Mad Dog Jackson. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Now the 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Cutter sails on him a bit here, and he's a pitch away from putting him on.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So striding in, Nathan Hurd. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set. Here it comes. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
3-2, full count. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of guess. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. And this thing is over.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Tennessee win for the 106th time, most in the division. Antoine Fong earns win number 15, tops on the staff. Guy Eaton records the save, his 47th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Rockney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Roadrunners and the Mustangs. As October looms, the pennant race intensifies. It's a pivotal matchup between two division rivals. Next. Bryce Keller starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
So stepping in, John Joyner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
First pitch, 107.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. Count still at 1-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Jose Lowry.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Basil Lowry, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Lowry is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I liked that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. At the plate, Brooks McKay having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Hit hard towards the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Terrence Hill gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season, and this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
Digging in now, Caden Watanabe, as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1.
Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
3-0 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
3-0 pitch. Down the first baseline. Foul. The 3-1. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that'll be the first down of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Richie Dunlap.
Set to get his day started, Richie Dunlap, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Dero, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Todd Boswell.
So striding forward now, Todd Boswell. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And now pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Andrews is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. second inning set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Robert Andrews. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Julius Grady, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him.
Well, definitely should have been a 2-ball there, but you got to get one first. Got under the feed to second and just sailed it. Could be a costly mistake.
Digging in, Raymond Buxton. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Andrews over at second. Grady on at first with nobody out. Line towards center field. Watanabe has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Throw won't get him.
That's 7. The catcher, John Delgado.
Digging in, John Delgado. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a high chopper. Reined in to second for one. Onto the pitcher covering at first. And it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. No runs on one base hit. One error in the inning and a man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. And we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Christopher Schwabenland. Pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
That misses 2-0. Hit in the air to shallow center. Walker has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Willie Benavides.
Now at the plate, Willie Benavides. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
2-0.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Cameron Daniels will be next. The 3-1 pitch. He swung on and missed. A full count now.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding forward now is the DH, Cameron Daniels, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. From the stretch. Hard on the ground towards short. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dane.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Stepping in now, Johnny Rogers, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That evens it up 1-1. Waits, now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-2. First and second now. 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, Benji Perez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 289 is the average coming in. A dozen home runs and 41 RBIs. Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
2 down, runners at first and second. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
He's set. The 2-2. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Now in the box, Mickey Walker. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The shortstop, Mickey Walker.
Pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Slow grounder to first. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, David Trinfeld.
Standing in, David Trinfeld, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
The pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
In now, John Joyner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Boswell will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Orlando Osuna. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Orlando Osuna.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch. after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he is in there.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Now batting, Caden Watanabe, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
As a look, now the pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. He's got to hurry, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Coming to the plate now, Richie Dunlap, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Ball 2. 2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. They tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So digging in now, Todd Boswell, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Fouled off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2.
Number 3-hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, number 48.
At the plate, Christopher Schwabenland. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at his career totals, Schwabenland possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Comes set, the 0-1.
Nope. Got a ball, 1 strike.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Basil Lowry.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Two and oh now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The first baseman, number 2, Brooks McKay.
Now at the plate, Brooks McKay. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Robert Andrews.
Stepping into the box, Robert Andrews. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Outside.
Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. Here's a chopper for the shortstop. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Willie Benavides. First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And now pitch on the way. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
To the plate now, Cameron Daniels. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Strike two taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Johnny Rodgers will be next. One out, nobody on. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last four hitters for evidence. All four of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
At the plate now, Johnny Rodgers batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
0-2 count and the pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Lays off. 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. now is the designated hitter. Julius Grady comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Grady.
First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. And there's ball 2 now. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Raymond Buxton. There's a breaking ball fouled off to the left for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Grant Preston is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Preston.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, John Delgaizo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Delgaizo, playing here in his age 31 season. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him. 0-1 count and the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Preston is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Scorch to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the fifth coming up, and we still have no score. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Benji Perez.
Benji Perez.
First delivery to him on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
Now the 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Hit back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Orlando Osuna, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first runner on the board right here.
So now to the plate, Caden Watanabe. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity for them to break through. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. In now, Richie Dunlap on a line to shortstop.
Now back, the right fielder, Todd Boswell.
Ready for another shot now, Todd Boswell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. 1 run is scored.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
Ready once again, Christopher Schwabenland. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Willie Benavides is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. The 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. From the stretch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Once again, the 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Cameron Daniels swung on and hit in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. The Mustangs are out in front 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Mickey Walker.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now back, the third baseman, David Renfroe.
So coming to the plate, David Trinfel, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. In there, 2-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, John Joyner.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Joyner. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. Digging in once again, Johnny Rogers.
For the Mustangs, the second baseman, Johnny.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
One strike.
Benji Perez will be next. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
At the plate, Benji Perez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball two.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Got him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Ray Gentry enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box, Orlando Osuna, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Runners on first with 1 down. Bounce to first. 1 there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 6 full. Detroit is on top here, 2-0. Edward Potter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in the outfielder, Basil Lowry.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's set. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. In the air out to straightaway left. Osuna is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The first baseman, number 2, Brooks McKay.
Standing in, Brooks McKay. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
One out, nobody on. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-1 home. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
The left fielder, number 34, Robert Andrews.
To the plate now, Robert Andrews, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Set to deal on 2-2. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Rounded down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he's safe.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Next will be the designated hitter, Julius Rady, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runners are at first and third, one away. Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
We got 3 and 2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Michael Sims is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to working his 60th game of the season. Into the box now, Raymond Buxton, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 1-0.
We got a ball, 1 strike. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit, and they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, Devo. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Standing in now, John Delgaizo.
Nope, that's a ball.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Coming to the plate now, Mickey Walker, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here's the 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Detroit leads it 2-1. Billy Rushing gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Caden Watanabe. He singled his last time up.
Watanabe.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Ground ball right side. And there's a base hit. So a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In now, Richie Dunlap. Pitch out. Nothing doing. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. There's ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in, Todd Boswell, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. First and second here with nobody out. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Christopher Schwabenland waits on deck. None out, runners at first and second. this is hit to third. Will it be two? There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Into the box now, Christopher Schwabenland. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Men on third with 2 down. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Xavier Carter takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Willie Benavides will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. As a look, now the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Claudio Orozco has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, David Trimfel, and they'll need him to get something going here.
David Trimfel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Perez goes to get it. Throw down to first, 1 away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Striding in, John Joyner. First delivery to him on the way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And it's fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Basil Lowry, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Oh, that grounder caught him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Striding into the box, Cameron Daniels.
The designated hitter, Cameron Daniels.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. The throw. Touché, sir.
Now back, second baseman, Johnny Rogers.
Into the box now, Johnny Rogers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Ripped down the line. Well, this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. First things first, here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Stepping in now, Benji Perez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, the left fielder, Orlando Osuna.
So now to the plate, Orlando Osuna, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. I'm set with the 0-1. Weakly hit towards first. Reined in to second for 1. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. Detroit is out in front here, 2-1. Mark Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one. And here comes the first baseman, Brooks McCabe.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
No balls and 1 strike. Can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Robert Andrews will be next. shot toward right center. And that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the ninth.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
To the plate now, Robert Andrews. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Julius Rady. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Here he comes on 2-0. Ball 3. Missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Brent Hughes will come on now and pinch run here.
Running at first base. Number 7.
Ready for another chance? Raymond Buxton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And it's 1-2.
I got count 1 and 2.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate now, John Delgaizo, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Tampa.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Ball even at 2-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. In the dirt. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop, Mickey.
Now at the plate, Mickey Walker. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Three balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Mustangs keeping their playoff hopes alive as this one comes to an end.
Wow, that ninth inning was unbelievable. They load the bases with the tying run at third and the go-ahead run on second, but they can't find a way to bring them home. So close, but yet so far.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Detroit used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Grant Preston earns his third win of the year in relief. Terrence Hill is charged with number 16 in the loss column this year. Mark Smith wraps it up for the save, his 43rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
First for your victorious home team. 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.